Hi everybody, it's just another quick recap here on AMC stock. I call it a recap because we are just covering stuff which is new, but it's not exactly stuff which we didn't know before. All that's happening these days is what we knew previously is being confirmed and being shown to be even more true than we could have ever believed. But anyway, let's get into this video and let's have a look at AMC. Now what I want to do today is look at the price and remind you of what's going on, but also look at some of the data as usual from behind the scenes. And we're going to look at the behind the scenes data first. Now what we're looking at is the data for the failure to delivers. Now we don't need to go over this in vast detail, but one thing you can see is that these are remaining very high. They've been high for some time, and if you look at the figures over time and look at the dates that we are seeing, coming up to the more recent dates, we are seeing some rather large numbers. If we look from the past, we can see numbers have been high before, but coming into our most recent date, which is the 12th of this month, even that date we saw about $8 million worth of FTDs. So clearly that is quite steep. Now obviously data from other sources is available. This is just one piece of data, so if you get your FTD data from other places, that's completely fine, but this is just supposed to be a guide, not exactly something which we should take 100% fact, because the numbers could be a lot higher or a lot lower. Now when we consider Ape as well, things become even more intense, as we know that Ape FTDs are expected to be also very high. So FTD data continues to climb whilst the price continues to drop, and this is where the interesting point, for me at least, starts to come in. Because let's have a look at the price section of AMC. Now we're going to do this first on a really simple chart, come out to I would say the 1 month, or perhaps even further out, the 3 month or the 6 month, and we'll see what's going on in this period. We're seeing AMC's price inevitably fall, but recently, and more realistically, it has been remaining stable. And this is the thing, this is where, in my opinion, the shorts are in quite the trap, because it's all one thing to give all of these games and manipulation, but let's have a look at where we are. Yes, we have had the Ape split, but realistically AMC's at 9.30. The price is very low. And whilst the price on the markets in general continues to push down, with the Dow being down 1% today, S&P being down 1.2%, and so on and so forth, the point is simple. There's not much room downwards for AMC to move. So a lot of this price action, it only tells half of the story. So to see AMC around 10 is quite promising if you ask me, because it shows us one thing. It shows us that we are coming near to the bottom, and no amount of FTD data or anything of the like can change that. So it's going to be really interesting to see how AMC does go on to play out. But I just wanted to remind you of, one, the data that we are seeing, but two, a consolidation on what we've seen this week. It's been another pretty boring week. Not too much happening at all. But one thing remains clear. We are in a very strong position, as there isn't much room for AMC to go down. Meanwhile, the shorts and the people who are manipulating the stock are doing everything that they can to keep them in power. To no avail. So thank you so much for watching. It's been a very short one. Hopefully back at you soon with some more stuff. So I will see you again.